Hello, my students, my dear students, my sons and daughters. I have missed you a lot. Unfortunately, due to this bloody infectious disease called corona. But as our ancestors say, every bad day and a good day goes away, right? They will have an end. Everything has a beginning and has an end. And I am sure that we will overcome, we will cope with this difficulty altogether. So I advise you to be optimistic, not pessimistic, my friends. Always look through an optimistic view to the world. In that way, you can be more successful and happier, of course. If you are happy, if you are successful, you can make the ones around you happy, and they also try to use you as a sample for themselves. So please always be optimistic, but try to do your best by doing your best, my friends. Of course, not only sitting at a side, oh, I am optimistic, but I needn't study. You have to study, right? You have to be careful, okay? And so you have to take care of yourself and your hygiene, all right? You have to wash your hands many times a day, as it is said every day by doctors, by televisions, my friends. So, and at least 20 seconds, right? So in that way, I'm sure that we will overcome it. We will kill that illness. Believe me. Right. Now, a little talk, a little chalk. Now it is time we had a lesson with you, my friends. Okay. Your book's name is, right, Essential Grammar in Use, my friends. I'm talking about now some of the lessons we had studied before, and some of them now are the new topics. Okay. So, and these topics are 10.1 and 10.2 groups. Right. First of all, we are going to talk about quantifiers, my friends. Right now, let's start with both. Both means two creatures, surviving or not surviving, living or not living, okay? Two things, right? We can use it like that, both and, or we can use it in the different way. For example, both my father and mother are teachers. So here we have two different people. Okay, one of them is my father, and the second is my mother, my friends. So I use and here. But if you want to use it like this, because either father or mother may be called as a parent, If we write it as parents, okay, because you have two parents, I'm writing it plural, my friends, then you will say both of my parents, all right? Both of my parents, all right? They have the same meaning, are teachers. All right, we use both in the positive sentence statements, my friends. And now, how can we write it in the negative way, negative meaning? Neither. Neither is the equivalent of both, my friends. Both is used in positive statements. Neither used in positive statements too, but it has a negative meaning, with a negative meaning, all right? Right? And if you want to say, neither of my parents are or is, right? It is easy. It is to your own benefit in that way. Which one, whatever you write, is acceptable here, my friends. Neither of my parents are or is. Of course, if you say is a teacher, but if you say are, then you say teachers again, right? So, neither of my parents are teachers this time. My father is not a teacher and my mother isn't a teacher either. Okay? I mean that. All right, my friends, it is like that. But what about if we want to mention only one of them, my friends? Teacher, you say one of them, you know it. I want to teach you something else here. Then, my friends, this time I use either, right? Either means one of the two, right? One of the two, right? Okay, so one of the two, blah, 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 okay? Now, for example, teacher asks you that, tells you that, I want to see your parents. Of course, all of you are very good students, but from time to time, there are some naughty students, and unfortunately, I have to say that there are some lazy bones, lazy students who don't do their homework, who don't study enough, and who don't listen to the lessons. And so, from time to time, we have to communicate with your parents. So, I want to see your parents, and you ask, which one, teacher? All right, one, we use it here. Do you want to see my dad or mom, you mean? Okay, which one do you want to see? And in that way, if it is not important who comes, my friends, I can answer it like that, either one. It means that no problem if your father comes or your mother comes. Right, both of them are okay, or one of them is okay. I don't want two of them together. It's not necessary, okay? Right, but if there is an activity, then I need, or if there is a really serious situation that I have to talk with your parents, then I can say, I want both of them. Right, I need to see both of them in that way, as we have learned here, my friend. Then the answer like be both of them. Right. Any problems? Of course, no problems. Because, as I always say, you are as clever as to understand chickpea without saying chick. All right. I am cleaning, hit this part. Try it on it again, my friends. All right. What about all? All means, my friends, at least three creatures or more, right? That is 3 plus plus plus, okay? So we use all when in the positive statements. What about the other one, none? I say again, the sentence should be positive statement, but in meaning it will be negative, right? Negative, okay? So again, at least 3 creatures or more, right? Let's say, where are your friends? For example, I come into the class and I see that there is only one student, you know? So I ask that student where all his friends are, because it's a real surprise, right? Either they are playing truant, they are playing hooky, or maybe they have a surprise party or something like that. We will see. We will see now, according to the answer, right? Where are your friends? And the answer can be like this: all of them are coming now, or all of them are in the garden, at the cafeteria, etc., my friends, okay? Like this. But instead this, my friends, There will be another answer. All of them haven't come to school today. Why? Due to that crazy corona. Yeah. You see, we cannot go to school. We cannot come together at the cinema, in a theater, at the theater, in the hospital. Okay, unfortunately. But again, I'm very happy. Why? Because I am together with my family and you are together with your families. So enjoy yourselves, my friends. This is also, let's say, fortune for us. Okay? Yeah, because we don't have time to spend with our families, unfortunately, nowadays. But now, this is a compulsory being together with your families, getting to know each other. Sometimes you struggle with your father and mom, and you don't, maybe you say that you hate them, etc. But they are the most valuable creatures for you. And now, it is time you began to know them. And it is time for your parents. They knew you, right? So please use it in the positive way. Right, so my friends, all of them haven't come to school today, or none of them has come to school today. So, as you see, when we use none, we don't use here not, because it is like mathematics. Minus times minus makes, positive, right? You see, minus times minus is equal to positive, right? So, in English, is like mathematics. We can't use two negative fixes together, my friends, or words together. Just one of them. One is enough to make a sentence negative, right? So, you have got it, my friends, all and none. And also, as you see here, we can use the singular verb or a plural verb with none and neither, as I showed it a little ago, my friends. Now, I am cleaning this part too, because we have to talk about the other ones. Okay. Right, now, both, either, neither, all, none, and some. Again, these are the easiest parts of them, and you have been learning them since you started to learn English. But again, I'm going to give some information about them. Some means a few, my friends. Not many. It means not many. But of course, this is a perception changing from person to person. When I answer this question, how many, for example, shirts have you got? Do you have? I say I have. When I say I have a few shirts, some shirts, it means that this number may change between 3 and 6, 7, 8, all right, something like that. But when you ask this question to a very rich person, all right, a celebrity or very rich person, like, for example, the Koch family, the Sabancı family, they may ask this question like this: I have a few shirts, but how many do you think they are mentioning or they are meaning? At least 100, 200 or more, okay? So it may change, but usually it's a number between 3, 2, and 5, okay, or 6 or 7. Okay, so some, any. What is any? Unfortunately, most of our Turkish students know any, the meaning of any, as hiç in Turkish. It doesn't mean hiç, my friends. It is the equivalent of some. Any is the equivalent of some used in questions and negative statements, right? So Teacher, doesn't it mean hitch? Yeah, it means hitch. Do you know when? When we use it with not any, then it means no. Oh, teacher, then I've got it now. I see it now. I understand it now. So no means hitch. That's right. No, you know, when you use it as an answer, no, yeah, you don't accept something, right? You refuse it. But when we use it in front of a noun, all right, no pens, for example, no friends, etc. So it means it has a negative meaning and hitch, okay? So it is equal to not any, my friends. Any problem? It is very easy. So just I want to talk about the parts that you can make a mistake, and the other parts are so easy for you that you can do them easily. I'm sure about it. But again, if you have a problem, do not hesitate to contact me through WhatsApp, my friends. I'm going to write my telephone number. Most of them maybe know it, but again, to make it guarantee, I'm writing it now. Right. 52532 300 and 1770. Okay? So, my friends, now let's have a look at the other ones, and if there are some, or there is some more you don't know, my friends. A few, a little. And yeah, I want to tell you something about a few and a little, my friends. A few means some. It is like some. In other words, not many. Sorry, by the way, my friends, we can use some, any, and no for both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Okay? No problem. Some, any, and no can be used for countable nouns and uncountable nouns. What about a few, my friends? A few, so I am, canceling it because there will be a misunderstanding in other way. A few means not many. We can use it only for countable nouns, right? We cannot use a few for uncountable nouns. We can say a few books, a few friends, but we cannot say a few money, a few time. Never, never. Okay? So it means not many. And few. Do you know what few is? Yes, teacher. It is the form of a few without a. Oh, you are really funny. You make good jokes, huh? Right. Few means, my friends, nearly no. When we say few, it means nearly no. Right. Hardly any. Hardly any. Hardly any, or almost no. Almost no. Okay? So, for example, how many English books do you have? A few. You can say a few. Right. It means that, yeah, not many, but enough for you maybe. But when you say few, it means nearly no, my friends. Now I want to give you another example that maybe it will entertain you, okay, make you smile and learn it better. So, with your permission, can I clean the board? And I am, as if you were here, I am hearing your sounds. All right. Yes, please, teacher. Yes, please. Thank you. Right. I thank you for thanking me, my friends. Okay, my friends, we were talking about, now, how many friends do you have, for example, in Antalya? Or normally, We cannot write in Antalya, and it may be a general question. All right, how many friends do you have in Antalya? If you answer this question, a few, it means that you have enough friends, you are happy with them, right? No problem. But if you answer the question few, it means a call of SOS, my friends. Oh, I'm really alone, lonely, not alone, lonely. Do you know the difference between lonely and alone, my friends? Alone means on your own. For example, when you say I live alone, I live on my own, it means that you have a house, but you don't share it with anybody else, okay? But when you say lonely, it means that help. I have almost no friends. So I feel lonely. Okay? So you have to help that person. If a girlfriend or if a boyfriend answers your question like that, you have to try to help him or help her in a way to feel himself or herself not lonely. Okay? Right, my friends. It's like that. And what about this one? A little. All right. A little means not much. Not much, my friends. Okay? And we use it for, as it is seen in diagram 1A, for uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns. Okay? All right, for example, can I talk to you? All right, can I speak to you? Of course. If you are talking to a friendly person, to your friend, okay, at your age, and you are friendly with him, and you can say, can I talk? But if you speak to an elder person or your teacher or somebody you don't know well, you have to say, can I speak? And also, of course, could I hear? Or in a gentle way, you ask the permission. Okay. So, can I talk to you? And the other person is answering you, yes, I have a little time. Right. What do you think he means or she means? She or he means that. All right. I pay importance to you. You are my friends, but I have my own life. I have business. Please, so cut a long story short. If you want to tell me only or ask me something, a few things, just in a few minutes, it's okay. Otherwise, I don't have any time. Okay? So you get this message before starting to talk. All right, my friends. But if the friends answer the question like that, I'm sorry. I'm afraid. I have little time. Little time. It means that he has nearly, almost no time. Okay? And of course, if you directly say she or he has no time, you can never talk to him or talk to her. You don't have any chance. Okay? And here she also says that, all right, we can talk with you sometime later, but at the very moment, I'm very busy. I'm too busy to talk to you. Right? I'm too busy to talk to you. And in fact, it is not our topic, but again, I want to write it. I am too busy to talk to you now. I want to translate it into Turkish to make you understand it better, my friends. Seninle konuşamayacak kadar meşgulüm. Alright, seemingly the sentence is positive, but meaning it is negative. Okay? So it is a little and a few, my friends. Right. Can I clean the board? And I hear your kind answers saying, yes, please, teacher. I love you all, my students, my daughters and my girls, and I am looking forward to seeing you soon at our school at Kırmızı Çizgi Koleji, my redliner students. That is at our second home, our sweet home. All right, my friends, now let's have a look. Okay, we talked about most of them. What about most? Most means more than half of something. More than half. Half of something. For example, let's say that I have 10 books. 10 books. If I mean at least 6 or 7 or etc., I can use more. Okay? I can use more. And let's say that I have a glass of drink, right? So I have to go out. I am going out, or you are going out, and your mother is asking you if you have finished your milk. Finish your milk and then go out. And you say, Mom, I have to go. I have drunk most of it. I have drunk most of the milk, or my milk. Okay? You say it means more than the half. There is only a little left. There is only a little left. So, my friends, it is like that. Okay, as you see, they are easy, and you know a lot of. We can use a lot and a lot of, my friends, for both countable and uncountable. Uncountable nouns, my friends. It means at least 6, 7 or more. Okay? If it is countable, of course. If it is uncountable, it means this. For example, this is the glass, and again, it is like this. Right. How much is the glass full? Right. It means there is a lot of milk in it. That is, in a way, again, most of the more than the half, my friends. So, all right. Now it is like that. A lot of, and we can use it for both. I told it, and plenty of, and lots of have the same meaning. Okay, we can use them for both countable and uncountable nouns. What about a good or a great amount of, or a good deal of? No, first of all, let's write this. Okay, a good, great amount of. When we say this, we can use it for countable nouns only, my friends. It means, again, a lot. It means a lot of. But for countable nouns. But if I say a good or a great deal of, or amount of, it means that, my friends, we can use it only for uncountable nouns. Okay? So, for example, a great deal of time, a good deal of, let's say, sorrow, etc., etc., my friends. But this one, a good amount of people, a great amount of stories, etc., etc. A great amount of doctors and people interested in health are talking about, you know, that bloody disease called corona, my friends, nowadays. Every day we watch them on TV, okay, and it is the most famous problem, unfortunately. So, my friends, so having finished those indefinite pronouns, I am cleaning the board as it is seen in diagram 1A. And how can you, my friends, practice them? We can usually do it like this. How many of, or how much of. Okay? As you see, much is used for uncountable nouns, much. For uncountable nouns, my friends, in the, again, questions and in the negative statements, all right? Questions and in the negative statements, my friends. So, how many of, how much of? For example, how many of your friends are Turkish, are Chinese, are ill, are clever, are well-behaved, okay, are at school today, right? Or we can say, for example, how much of the milk, for example, is in the glass. All right, in the fridge, etc. I'm trying to mean this. We can ask the countable nouns by asking how many, right? And we can ask the uncountable nouns by using how much. And now we are talking about this. How much of your friends are Turkish? And because usually in our schools, in our classes, all of the students are Turkish, right? If there are no foreigners in your class, you say all of them or all of my friends are Turkish. But if there are a few foreigners from other countries, you say most of them are Turkish. Or let's say there are 20 students in your class and half of them are Turkish and half of them are foreigners. You can say half of them are Turkish, or you can say half of them are foreigners. Right, no problem. We can say 1 times 2 multiplied 2, or 2 times 1, the result is the same, as you know, my friends. Okay, or you can say, for example, none of my friends are or are foreigners or is a foreigner. Okay, so you can ask and answer the questions like this, my friends, right? All right, my friends, it is something like that. And just I want to give one example more, and then we will finish the lesson, because I do not want to tire you. I do not want to tire you very much. And also, I thank to Serda Yıldırım, that is the owner of Artı Dil, my friends. You know, one of the most famous language courses in Antalya, you know, known with or famous for, okay, or popular with, especially students from university or the teachers from university. Okay, so I thank him. I am grateful to Serda Yıldırım and Volkan and my son Mustafa helping me to prepare this video. Okay, my friends, now let's ask and answer one more question and finish it, as I said. For example, did you have any cheese? Right? So we are answering it. Yes, I had all of it. What we understand? We understand that he must have been very hungry, huh? because he exhausted. He ate all the cheese. All right. Oh my God, there is no left for us. Okay. Yes, I had half of it. Yes, I have most of it. Yes, I have a little of it. Yes, I had little of it. Right. No, I haven't. Sorry, we asked it in the simple past tense. So, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. All right. Have. Again, we can use no, I didn't have all of it, half of it, most of it, or no, I didn't have much of it. Better instead of all, because it is negative, much of it, right, etc. And then we say no, I had little of it. You mean that you didn't nearly eat any cheese, my friends. So I'll say this much is enough for today, my friends. I wish you healthy day, and I hope we are going to get rid of that bloody disease, okay, infectious disease called corona soon, and we are going to meet you at our school again by playing basketball, by playing football, and by having good time and good lesson. Because as one of your teachers, sorry, I didn't. Maybe your parents are going to watch this video too. My name is Remzi Fatih Deda. I work for Kırmızı Çizgi Koleji as an English teacher, right, for 2 years. Okay. And I have got a large family consisting of 6 people, including me, my wife called Leyla, and my daughter called Pelin, and my 3 sons called Mustafa, Bora, and Yiğit. So this is my life story shortly, and see you in our next video. If God lets us do it, my friends. I love all my children, all my students. I love teaching. Bye bye now. Bitti. Rica ederim. Hayır. Esas siz kusura bakmayın.